welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Going to be reading for the lovely Geminis. So Gemini, this week I've pulled out some starter cards for you, and in doing so I've managed to do a little bit of meditative poetry, which I'll read out to you in a moment. I just want to go over the cards quickly, and then obviously we'll go into them a little bit more in depth, and I will clarify each one with other cards as we go along. So for you, your overall energy this week was revelation, and it says, listen to your life, the right path will reveal itself. We then had the Hermit card, followed by this week's card from the universe, who see you in this situation here, which I will clarify a little bit more in a second. We have the Three of Swords and the Spider, which is the alchemical sign of Earth. So when I pulled these cards out, these words came to me, so I'm just going to read you those to start with. And it says, how do you reveal your true feelings when you have them deeply locked away? Scared to get caught up in a spider's web as you watch the moment slip away. Did you deserve what you asked for, blaming yourself as the fool, when it was them who had ill intention and went and broke every rule? Quite cryptic, quite deep message for you. So with the revelation coming in as your overall energy, there's some information that you've either found out about someone, or there's some truth that has been uncovered or will be uncovered about someone this week. I feel there's a situation where, because the Hermit comes into the mix, you were very hesitant anyway. For some of you, this could be hesitant about getting involved with somebody or a situation, okay? And the universe shows this card here, the ballerina, as in you're testing the waters around a situation. Now, whether this is on a romantic or whether this is just on life in general at the moment, you could be starting a new project. You could be on the edge of bordering a relationship, hesitant whether to go any further with it and keep it like on a friendship level, and think to yourself, if I take this any further, it's going to ruin the friendship. But you've dipped your toe in something. The universe is saying here, it's like she's ready. It's like she's ready to take centre stage, but then she's reluctant in doing so, because there's some emotional undercurrent holding that person back from starting the process. Okay, very cryptic. I will recap this in a moment, but it's like I've got somebody on the sidelines here. There's like something that has taken your attention, but you're hesitant because of either information that you find out about this situation or person, whereas you think to yourself, okay, I'm testing the waters here, but before I go out and take centre stage with it, as in go with it, run with it, start it, then I need to be 110% sure of what I'm getting myself involved in. Because then, gems, we've got the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords here is your own inner feelings, thinking once bitten twice shy type of scenario, as in I've helped people before, or I've been involved with people before, and all it's done is brought me heartache. Do I take the risk? Because we've got the spider here. Do I get caught up in this spider's web? Because you are thinking to yourself, I do feel it's, for some of you, where there's been a friendship and the other person is seeing it now in a different perspective, as in they would like to take it further. And you're sitting here thinking, okay, I've tested the waters, but I don't feel I want to commit because I don't want to get hurt and I don't want to get caught up in a spider's web. Okay, that's why we've got the Hermit as hesitation. Obviously, if it's not to do with the person, it's a situation that you find yourself in. And the Revelation card comes in, because don't forget, if you read on the back of this card, it says listen to your life and the right path will reveal itself. So you've got to listen to your inner gut feeling here. Whatever this situation is that you are dealing with this week, it could be somebody's asked you for help on a certain situation and you're thinking, I've been down this similar road before, I've got caught up in everything, I've put all the hard work in, and then, do you know what I mean, and I've got no credit for it. Because it's like I'm going on a metaphorical sense here. It's like, there's the ballerina, she's waiting to go on centre stage to do the show of her life, but getting no credit for it at the end. Okay? And it's that kind of energy. But we'll open it up a little bit more, Gemini, and we'll clarify these cards and see if we can get this story opening up a little bit more for you. So let's clarify the Revelation card for this week. What else have we got for the lovely Geminis? And it comes out with the King of Swords. Now the King of Swords here, as you can see from the card itself, he's holding this sword across the front of his chest. He's guarding himself, guarding his position, and taking in the view of what is being presented to him. So he's guarding himself, okay? He's guarding, so you're guarding yourself, Gemini, and thinking to yourself, well, I'm quite okay where I am at the moment. I'm quite happy with the situation on an emotional sense, because I feel like I'm protecting myself, hence why the hesitation with the Hermit. So it could be some of you are in a situation with your work and you're thinking, well, actually I'm okay with what I'm doing at the moment. I don't need any further responsibility. And they could be painting it to you of, oh, you know, you'll get more money and you'll get more responsibility. If it's not you, this is somebody around you. You know, obviously if you don't work and you're retired, then this is somebody in your close energy where they may be asked for a promotion or may asked to be taken on extra responsibility. And their hesitation kicks in because it's like to say, well, I'm quite happy, you know, what I'm doing at the moment. But they might then suggest, well, just try it for a short while and see how you get on. But then you're thinking to yourself, or they're thinking to themselves, but yeah, do I need all the heartache and do I want to get caught up in this responsibility? But we'll clarify the Hermit now. The Hermit, clarify the Hermit for gems. And we have the King of Wands. Okay, so we've got Mr. King of Swords, sort of on the very defensive. The Hermit, who's always goes with caution. So the King of Wands here is saying, okay, it doesn't mean to say I'm not going to think about the situation. I'm not going to sort of totally say no. I am going to warm to it, because I've got the warm. I go on colours, I do as well, because being an energy worker I work with colours. So you've got all the orange here and the warmth. So there's a situation, if it's romantic you may warm to that person, so it's not totally out of the equation. If it's to do with a work ethic, whatever the ethic is that you are dealing with or trying to be asked to get involved in, then I do feel you may warm to the suggestion, or somebody around you who's dealing with this will warm to the idea. So let's see what clarifier we've got on the Universe card, Gems. And we have, wow, the Four of Cups. Okay, And again, something is being presented to you. There's an offering here coming in, and you've already got these 3 cups behind you. As I said, you're in a situation where you feel comfortable, you feel settled, but someone is going to try and twist your arm. Someone is going to try and persuade you around this situation. So, and you have got to think hard whether you want to take the offer or not. So there's something in the offering this week, whatever that is going to be covering, where you, I feel, will warm to it eventually. Okay, because whoever it is around you is very, very persistent, very persistent. So let's clarify the 3 of Swords next. Now, don't forget, as I said, this doesn't mean to be about you, because when we looked at the universe card here with the ballerina ready to take centre stage, as I said, this could be around a son, a daughter, another family member where they've been offered, okay, they could have been offered something and said, well, will you take it? And then that person is thinking, oh, well, I don't think I feel I've got the skills, or I think I'm ready for it yet. But because it's been offered, I want to say, if it's somebody around you where this offer is coming in to your family member or your partner or what have you, get them to think about it, because as it's been offered, and we've got the King of Wands here warming to the idea, then I do think this is a good offer coming in. And also, if it's on the romantic as well, it's only fear that is going to be stopping you taking that leap of faith. Fear stops us doing a hell of a lot. Fear will stop us getting involved with somebody new, because we then go into this fearful sense of, I'm going to get my heart broken again, okay, if I commit. But if we don't try, how are we ever going to learn and move forward from our mistakes? Yeah, we do get hurt from our mistakes, but it's all about learning to get stronger and our life's path. Okay, so let's clarify the 3 of Swords anyway. Gemini. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, and even the 3 of Pentacles is saying work at it. This can be worked at, and this is something that I always look at the fire on the anvil here. It's like, even if you haven't got the flames of passion burning at the moment for whatever the project is, then you'll work at this, or somebody will work at it. And as I said, with the 4 of Cups, it's the right time, and it's just saying to don't be fearful and go for it. Okay, obviously it's down to you for the decision, whatever it is that you're dealing with, but the cards are coming out as a take the risk, take the gamble, because you can work at this, and it will work in your favour. So let's just clarify the spider's web. Clarify the spider's web. And we have, I always get this the wrong way around, the Hanged Man. Okay, so this spider's web here is still got you in this, oh, I don't know what to do kind of energy. Again, it's fear coming in, Gemini. It is fear coming in, and you're just getting yourself caught up in the fear factor. But I also want to say, make sure you see it from all angles as well with the Hangman. It can mean, don't just see something face on, see it in a wider perspective. As in, well, if I did take the opportunity, well, where could it really lead me? You know what I mean? Because there's money falling out his pockets here. So it's like to say, you could lose fate and fortune for not just taking the risk and getting yourself caught up in the mechanism of life by fear. So, very, very cryptic, but we'll just get your moon card now for this week. let's have a look what else we've got coming out. I feel like it's people in the UK will understand what I say, well, of a certain age, when I say there used to be a show called Jack and Ori. Jack and Ori, tell a story. And that's how I feel today. So anybody who hasn't got a clue what I'm on about, but I'm sure some of you will understand with the Jack and Ori. But yeah, I'm being a Jack and Ori today, telling the tale. So yeah, let's have a look at your moon phase card, Gemini. What else have we got coming out? And we've got, wow, Will. See? Oh gosh, it's saying here, even in the moon phases card, she's wearing a mask in this. And it's like to say, you're not seeing what is staring you in the face. You are not seeing what is staring you or whoever is around you on this opportunity. Can you see how the curtains are opening and the universe is wanting to come in? And it's like to say, for God's sake, take the risk. Please take the risk, whatever that is this week, where you've got cold feet and you're sort of getting caught up in the fear factor. So that is a lovely card to have come out for you, Gemini. So let's just finish this reading off with the message from those in the spirit world. What messages have we got from those in spirit this week for Gemini? Wow, and that definitely wanted to flip out for you, Gems. And it says, stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. Hooray! So even your spirit message comes through to say, stand your ground. And if you look at this, it's got the acorn. From small acorns grow big oaks. Okay, but yeah, it's saying stand your ground because they are supporting you as well because of the green. So yeah, stand your ground, Gemini, and even spirit is with you on this, my lovelies. So Gemini, I just want to pull out one more animal spirit card for you. So let's just pull one more card out. My battery ran out, so it looks a bit different. That's why. So we have the alchemical sign of air, and it's the owl for you, the other animal spirit card. And this is just coming out to say to you, you have the inner knowledge here in taking this decision forward to how you wish it to be this week. You have the knowledge and the skills to decide which is the right way to go on this. Okay, so I did want to pull out that extra animal spirit card out for you this week as well. So don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs, my lovelies. There could be some extra messages on there for you, and I will look forward to reading to you next week. So take care. Bye then.